You're listening to the Bogota Boys, recorded at the No Limit Cafe, downtown Bogota, Tennessee. We hope you enjoy this episode. The Bogota Boys are sponsored by Cypress Creek Outdoors, Travis Ward Custom Calls, Maker's Call Company, Lane Dunning Custom Calls, Pine Bluff Sand and Gravel, Outer Limit Power Sports, Hurt Seed and Halls, Farm Credit Mid-America, Tyson Foods in Newbern, DeKalb Asgrow and Delta Pine, Berrien Surveying, Mud Lake Planning Company, Pete Kaiser Accounting Services, West Tennessee Crappie Fishing Guide Service, Chase Petty Outdoors, Universal Contractors, Ford Construction, Duck River Bird Taxidermy, Waterfowl Outfitters of West Tennessee, Wendell Alexander Realty, Hilliard Farms in Nauvoo, Will and Oliver Pinson with Hydrocon LLC Wetland and Environmental Consultants, Chofe Cotton, Cairo Farmers Gin, Nutrient Ag in Wimberg, and our very own Childress Farms.
Good morning, listening world. Or maybe it's afternoon, or maybe it's not. I don't know when you're listening to us, but this is the Bogota Boys.
Thank y'all for passing me my award back. It hadn't been mentioned lately, and we're going to bring it to the side because y'all leave it alone and leave it over here where it belongs. I know you're jealous.
I guess Wally's going to be the host. Lord knows he's got the big head. Look at the hat. Anyway, this is the Bogota Boys. We're broadcasting from downtown Bogota, Tennessee, the duck hunting capital of the Star Galaxy. We have no guest today. I don't even know if it's going to be worth your time to listen to us. Quite frankly, I'm kind of disappointed already. If it's only taken us 10 minutes to do the intro, RT screwed it up at least twice, probably 3 times. But are we recording, by the way, RT?
We are.
Okay, because we talked 40 minutes one day, and we realized RT had not hit the record button. That saved you, the listening world, from 40 minutes of having to listen to us. Anyway, it's December the 18th, and, just 7 more days before Santa Claus comes. White, I'm the host today. You're going to be the co-host. Wally Childress is going to be a co-host. RT Fuzzle is going to be a co-host. White, have you been on the naughty list or the not naughty list?
Well, if you looked at me, you'd think the naughty list because my arm's in a sling here. Ended up tearing my bicep and had to do surgery. But I believe we're out of the woods now. It's been 8 days since surgery, so feeling a lot better.
I think Wyatt is recuperating, and that's good news. What about you, Wally? Naughty or nice?
Well, when I look at White, all I see is a strange list. I don't see the naughty or nice. But I'm on the nice list, of course, hoping to get a horse for Christmas or at least a new cowboy hat. This one's
you need a new
snug.
Cowboy hat for sure.
Little snug.
No, he don't need a new cowboy hat. He needs to do the reverse. I guess his head's just too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you there, Peanut Head.
At least the hat,
them garbanzo beans again.
at least the hat I got on fits.
Garbanzo bean head.
But I do have some. I'm going to be on the nice list, and Santa probably won't come to see me because I really don't need anything. But I got some good news, folks. It's huge. It's so big, we are going to let Donald announce it.
What?
How about you, RT?
White got engaged.
Huh?
What? You paid me to say that.
Well, that means at least one girl is going to have a bad Christmas. How about you, RT? Naughty or nice?
Nice.
They didn't even want to talk about it.
Let's talk about
We
it.
can talk. We're doing. This is the intro. See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't know anything about broadcasting like I do. Y'all need to follow my lead. I wish I had a little button. Give me that button.
You know what the problem is, Tony?
Yeah.
There's a problem with control.
That's
Control.
right. People want to hear.
You.
They want to hear that we can start being uncontrollable at the end of the intro. Me, I'm probably going to be on the naughty and nice list both. But anyway, all right, White. Apparently,
Well, you didn't ask RT.
I did. He said
Yeah, you
nice. Wally, I think that tight hat's cutting off the blood flow to your feeble brain. You may want to remove it. I bet if you put White, reach over there. I bet if you pulled that thing over there, it'd sound like a beer bottle over there.
Did you say something? Can't hear you. This thing's tied on my head.
So, White, you hurt your arm and you got engaged.
Yeah.
Was that all at the same time? Did somebody? Let me ask you this: did somebody twist your arm to get engaged? And
No.
That's why you're in the sling.
No. So yes, I did get engaged. I'm sorry to all the eligible women out there.
You mean our 8 listeners and 7 of them
I
are
am
probably
engaged and off
questionable
the
men?
market forever, hopefully. But no, I had it planned to do it, and then I went and tore my bicep. So instead of waiting till I come out of this thing in 6 weeks, I just pressed forward and just went ahead and did it, got it done.
So did you
Asked
get
her to
down
marry
on
me.
both knees and one hand, or
No, one knee, and opened the box and asked her, and she started crying. I don't know if it was happy tears or sad tears, but
I know which ones they'll be in the end.
she said yes.
I know what happened, Wally.
What?
He said, "I've hurt myself. People gonna feel sorry for me. Now is my time."
You know when he started planning it. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You know,
I think.
we
Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Are any of us sure he's hurt?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I mean, besides
no,
you.
I mean mental, but not physically. But now after thinking about it, when he started planning this,
Be for real.
I am when she said she'd go out with him first time.
Oh my God. What really wasn't that funny, was it?
Well, anyway, Art. I mean, White. No, usually the things he says isn't funny. How did you hurt your arm?
So I was trying to cut a pump on, and actually bought a mobile fuel station, if you will, from Wally. And I had it full of fuel, which 70 gallons worth of fuel. I don't know what it weighs, but I was going to fill up a pump with fuel, and the hose was trapped behind the tank. So all I needed to do was just rock it a little bit just to pull the hose out from behind it. And I wasn't straining or nothing. I'd barely just started to try to rock it. And, I mean, just barely any pressure, forward pressure, and it snapped my bicep. I felt it immediately. Knew that it happened and looked at my arm, and the muscle had rolled up.
Yeah, the Popeye is what they call it. Or the Popeye where it goes down.
I think it goes down, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
He had the olive oil.
You had olive oil.
yeah, I knew it was a immediate tear of the bicep, and made a few calls, and they're like, "Yep, that's what it is. We'll get you in surgery next week."
Messing with duck hunting stuff, right?
Duck hunting stuff, trying to get water back on my field that we had lost some. So, yeah.
Well, I'm sure all your duck hunting buddies are happy that you've sacrificed yourself to get them some water.
Yeah.
But apparently you're still able to go a little bit, right?
Well, so today was the first day that I've hunted since surgery. So I took essentially a full week off, and then got back in there today. Obviously can't shoot or nothing, but I can hunt. I can be there. So,
well, that's good.
Could
That's
you
good.
shoot before?
yeah.
Well, no. There's a difference between may pulling the trigger and the
No.
gun going bang.
I could shoot.
He can shoot. Okay. Well, good deal.
Decent.
What about you, RT? You
It
think he
looks
can
like
shoot?
he's in a good mood.
Huh?
You think he can shoot?
Yeah, I think he can shoot.
You think he can hit?
I don't know. I ain't seen him shoot, so
You've never hunted with him?
no.
Now, I will tell you,
Well, he's never asked you to hunt.
there was a
You know what? He's never asked me either.
Yes, I did.
But
I
let me
asked
tell
y'all
you this.
I asked
But
y'all
let me
last
tell you
week.
this. I do know where he hunts.
I asked y'all last week.
Last week was the week you weren't hunting?
No, I asked y'all after so there was a 4-day stretch between when that happened and surgery. So the doctor said, enjoy it, before surgery. So I was trying to shoot a 20 gauge left-handed with just holding it but one hand, trying to shoot. And I will tell you, I had 0 confirmed kills doing that. That is hard.
Were you able to use your right arm after you hurt it?
No.
Okay. Because I know when I had shoulder surgery, they told me I was going to have my bicep was going to be not attached. They did attach it. And they said it wouldn't hurt use, but I think that was from the top down, not the bottom. Yours go from the bottom up.
From the bottom up. If it rips at the top, you can basically use it still as normal.
Okay. Well, good deal. Well, Wally, you been hunting any?
Yeah, and duck season's been considerably good to the last day or two. And some people are still killing a few ducks around, and we've got a good rain, and we're really enjoying it. And everybody's getting fresh water, and it's supposed to cool off. I think next week it's supposed to be warm in the 60s most of the time. But there's ducks around. You just got to hunt through it, and you might kill them and you might not. But you got to go hunt, and you can't just wait for the perfect day. Seems like rain and wind are the best days now.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be calm tomorrow. And then the next day, northwest winds like 15 and cooling off.
So the week of Christmas, the temperatures are supposed to be in the 50s and 60s?
Todd told me earlier, probably in the 50s and 60s next week.
That's not
unusual. As long as it's some wind, duck hunt through it. If you can't, go deer hunt.
Now, we got a big rain up the Old River.
We did. Old River's going to get out. They're killing ducks on up towards Sharon and up in that way this year. They hadn't been killing in a few years, I was told, and killing some ducks on the south and east of Miston, but not west. Still having a lot of problems west of Miston with water. So dry on the Mississippi, but it's kind of coming back.
Mississippi's down.
Yeah.
RT, you been hunting any?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
RT and them killed their limit this morning.
Yep.
For some reason, he don't want to talk. I don't know if he's got stage fright or because Donald's here. Or,
What do you want me to talk
I
about?
don't know. Say something good.
Well, I hadn't been hunting much lately because I've been working year-end stuff, but that's okay. January roll around, I get time in the blind. On our last episode, we had talked about getting a map and putting up at the No Limit Cafe here in Bogota, Tennessee, and putting pins from places where we'd killed or harvested waterfowl with band information from the areas where they were banded. Went back, got all the old band numbers from lanyards and things, and I think RT was going to look them all up. Have you had any opportunities to do that yet, RT?
I got all the ones that it would give me, and I emailed somebody and haven't heard back. So I'm going to call them again, but I've got probably 20.
20?
I probably got 20 or so.
So you got, I don't know, about 30% of them. That's not bad. That'll give you an idea. Did any of them go back very far? The times the ducks were banded?
I didn't write down the dates. I just did the location.
You didn't write down the dates?
No, you said you just wanted the locations.
You didn't hear the part where I said, hey, we're going to use different colored pins for the decades?
Well, I can get them I can get them again, but one thing is I don't know if some of them weren't checked in or if they were. I did your name and Wally's name, and a lot of them didn't show up on y'all's names.
Try any Dawn?
Yeah, I tried that.
So
we might have stole them from somebody.
No, they weren't stolen.
question, RT. I'd like to get in on this. What do you do? Do you just type in the name and it pulls up every bird that you've had
You gotta
registered
have
under your name?
you gotta have their name and the bird. The band number.
You have to have the band number.
Yeah, and the name that goes with it.
See, that would be hard because of all the bands that I've been a part of that I didn't end up leaving with.
You mean you have to have the name of the person that harvested the bird? You can't.
What name is it put in?
Yeah, that turned it in.
It just won't do off the name band.
Off the number.
I mean the band number.
No.
Oh, I thought it'd just do it off the band number.
Well, see, that's what I thought too, but when I did it, it didn't.
Well, some of them may not have been turned in. You're right. I guess we can turn them in now.
That duck's 47 years old.
Well, you've emailed some, and by the way, somebody in our listening world may want to do that themselves to get some old band information. Where did you?
Where would they go to?
Well, I take that back. I didn't write down, but I did. I either screenshotted or saved a file of the certificate for them.
Let me see that. What year is that, by the way?
Well, this one was 2021.
Oh, that's not.
This is the one I think we killed this year.
He's got the copy of the one we had.
Yeah, from 3 weeks ago.
Well, anyway, let's start.
Hey, and our listeners, we wish they would send in some of their band locations to the around Bogota if they'll share them with us.
Well, one of the things I was going to get to is RT. Where would one of our listeners? Where would they go if they wanted to do this?
The website?
Yes, the website.
I just typed in banded birds.
Let me ask this from our younger generation of the Bogota Boys: is there any way if RT finds the link that you could post it on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we got a Facebook. I don't know how up to date it is. But
Our
It's the same place you would.
Our social
log it
media
in.
manager's been busy though.
He's put on ours. He's put them last episodes.
Yeah, I know.
anyway,
Here's
could
one
we,
from '95.
can we get that posted? Can y'all do that for our listening world?
Yep.
Maybe we can get some looks on our Facebook page.
Well, let's don't tell them when they're from. They'll have to come in here and look.
Wally, please, Wyatt, knock his hat off so a little blood will flow to that feeble pea brain.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, Wally,
yeah,
do
wipe
not,
it off.
do not. We're not going to post where the ducks were banded. He's going to put the link so some of our listeners can go and do the same thing for them. Oh, and by the way,
He's trying to drive foot traffic in here.
I think there was a suggestion by somebody that, and we're going to get a map and put it in the and hang it up in the No Limit Cafe of North America. If you harvest a bird around, Bogota or Miston, some in this area, and you want to come and put a pin of where your bird was banded at, feel free. That way maybe we'll get an idea of just, anecdotal evidence of our own of where our birds are coming from. It'd be interesting to know exactly, based on band data, where the birds around this area, Bogota and Miston, are originating from. Or I think it would be, don't you?
There was a couple same places, like same counties and stuff.
My guess is they're probably all going to be probably in the same state or a couple of states, maybe what
Manitoba,
they're kinda-
Alberta, Saskatchewan.
it's
New
gonna
York.
Well, you're going to have some outliers. Our ducks do not come from New York. Some of them may, but the majority of our birds, I figure, come from the prairie pot over here.
Yep, Alberta.
That's just my guess. But maybe at the end of the year, we'll see. We'll know. But come to the No Limit Cafe if you've harvested a bird, around the Bogota Mission area at any time and got some band information. And we should have a map up before the beginning of the new year.
Hey, while we're on trying to drive foot traffic to the No Limit Cafe, I think, have we decided that in order to get drawn for the hunt, if you're a listener to the podcast, if you come into No Limit Cafe and you show one of us, either or Bubba, on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that you've listened to every episode and there's a check mark by every episode, you get your name put in a drawing to win a hunt with us.
I think we decided during the last episode that we were going to talk about it.
Well, we just decided right now.
We just decided.
We're going to do it. But do we make them every episode, or do we drop it back? Because we might only have one. No, we got two.
There's
we know
be,
what two of the
there's
8
people that listen.
If y'all had a lot of people come up to y'all lately and tell you they listen,
Yeah.
I have too. Have you, Tony?
No, I actually try to
Have you, RT?
Tony's
avoid it?
embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed at all. I have had a few people come and tell me they listen.
Yeah. Some guy the other day said, "Who's that dumb looking guy that makes the dog food?" I said, "Well, that's my brother. He's not. Well, he is a guy."
Well, he obviously had the dumb looking and the dog food maker confused, because he was probably talking about one of you three if it was the dumb looking. But
And then Johnny sent me a thing. Garbanzo beans are the number one thing on Family Feud in a salad. Johnny Copeland sent me that yesterday. He said, I knew an answer for a change.
Well, there you go.
Well, I don't think he said
So-
an answer. He said he was watching Facebook.
Anyway, if you want a chance to win a hunt with the Bogota Boys,
All four of us, unless
All-
we're arguing that day.
all four of us come to the No Limit Cafe, show proof that you've listened to every episode up to that point, and you get your name put in the hat and for a drawing to hunt with us.
Yep.
Wait
Got
a
to
minute.
be in by the 1st of January.
No,
No? Sooner?
that's like next week.
January 31st?
Hey, does that apply to us too? Do we have to listen to every episode before
No,
we get to go?
no.
Well, when's it got to be
When do y'all
done
want to
by?
do it? When do y'all want to do it? Let's see. What's
Gotta
the
have a
date
date.
today?
Listen, this isn't a good way to
Yeah, it is.
to
When you don't
decide
when you
things.
don't have nothing to
What?
talk about, this is what you do.
We had a lot of things to talk about.
Well, carry on. I'll find us a date.
Yeah, I mean, we're not violating any sunshine laws because we're doing it all in public.
We're not a government.
Yeah, that's good. January 1st.
We're not a
That's
government.
good. I thought January 1st was like next week.
It is after that.
Yeah. So January 1st. So registers have
Why?
to be in by January 1st.
Do you even know what day it is?
No,
Okay.
Why are you in love?
it's the 18th.
I don't think it's love. I think it's something else. But anyway, have any of y'all got any information about the numbers on the refuges that they counted?
81,500.
When was that?
Monday. Monday.
Counted? Okay. Now, how is that compared to normal time, this time of year? RT, do you know?
Probably still close to that 19 year.
Yeah, it's
No,
still
no,
a
no,
lot
no. That's
more.
not what I'm asking what year it is. I'm saying what a normal average year, if you averaged them all out, what would be the number of ducks on watch like about this time of the year during this count?
Well, average depends on weather.
No, Wally, average depends on the number of years.
An average is just a random number.
Average is not a random number. An average is an average. But that's beside the point.
Duh.
81,000 sounds like a lot for this time of year.
I think 81,000 is a lot. I would think that's probably double the normal amount of time. I mean, the normal amount of ducks probably in the middle of December. That's just
Several
my guess.
pintails.
Oh,
right.
so many pintails.
Yep.
Oh, I hate
We'll
them.
call this mid-December.
It's the 18th. So, yeah, I'd call
Right
it
in the middle.
mid-December. Well, it's not right in the middle.
Let's try the
'cause
average of the middle.
It's not 30.
15 would be
It's
the
not
average.
36
of the
days in December.
Last year there was less than 40,000.
Yep.
See.
There you go.
So,
And there's lots of ducks upriver. Isom's holding a lot of ducks. I was talking to the Hertz today, and they said that when we started seeing less ducks Sunday and Monday, Lake Lauderdale ducks started picking up.
well, I mean,
We saw a bunch of ducks today. A
Going
bunch.
which way?
Flying north and south, south and north. Like, so a bunch were going to the south, a bunch were going to the north.
You think they's going 21 and then up?
No, they were
Big bunches.
big
Bad,
bunches. And at one point, I don't know if someone behind us went in or what the deal was and got a bunch up, but there was a couple thousand anyway that looked like they weren't real high, so it looked like they'd just gotten up
Got run
going to the south from the north.
well, there's just
So
from my
birds.
observation, there's a lot of ducks in the area,
Yep.
and if you want to get out and go hunting, and now's the time because the ducks are here. The weather may not be perfect, but still you get to go, and hopefully we'll hold these birds, and we'll get a. It'd be interesting to see if we'll get the bump we typically get in the number of birds between this time and the middle of January. If that many more birds are going to pile on top of the ones that we already have.
Yep.
I hope so. Like Wally said, we probably gotten 2 to 3 inches of rain up and down the Obion River here in the last 2 days. So water's getting into areas that it hadn't been in probably all year. There's probably lots of places that are picking up some extra water from where they were to where they want to be. There's not going to be as far as I can tell, there's not going to be what I call a backwater on either the Obion or Mississippi River.
They're calling for 18 or 20 feet. That's
Yep.
a pretty good water.
It's a pretty good water, and I looked at actually, I went before we came down here. I looked at the Oldbine gauge on the Oldbine River, and in June, it got up to around 20 to 32 and a half feet, and it's already there. And back in June, it got to almost 19 foot at Bogota. So that's pretty big. I mean,
That was that 4 or 5 inch rain they got in Union City.
That flooded? Did that flood Lowe's?
Yeah.
Somebody said Lowe's flooded today.
I don't have any idea.
So we had a rain there.
Yeah, it floods there a lot,
Yeah,
though.
remember it got that corn there on Campbell Brown
Yeah.
on Sybil.
Union City got like 4 or 5
was
inches
June?
within an hour. or
That
so.
was June.
Yeah, in June or here, this
No, in June.
yeah, it got up to. That's usually when I look at the river to try to figure out what's going to happen at Bogota. I look at the Oldbine gauge, and usually if Oldbine gets to 32 or 33 feet, it'll get to 18 or 19 here. Will that get the water out on the Ponderosa?
Oh yeah.
Now what pool's that? I forget.
It's public area. It's pool 1, draw pool, ain't it?
I don't know.
It's right there by the bridge, so it'll be some good hunting right in there in the next couple of days.
Good if it gets up that high.
Oh yeah.
Probably some water will be pushing.
It'll be all the way to the road,
Yeah.
all the way to the sign. Yeah, 18 or 19 will be.
No, it won't be deep. I mean, there. Where
Well,
I
they'll be
don't,
able to run a boat all the way down from
I
there.
don't know where you'd put in. I don't have any idea. I hadn't been down there in years. What about the pools or any? Because I know some people
I ain't
will be
hearing-
coming in. Have they been holding any ducks on the pools?
21,
Yep, roosting.
and there was another one, 12 or 13.
Probably 12. I haven't been hearing any shooting over there, though. But, well, I guess my
Closed
opinion doesn't
today.
matter because I ain't been hunting. But,
Yeah.
Well, if you got drawed for a pool, go. You never know.
Yeah,
never
you ain't
know.
got to kill 100 ducks. Just go in and have a good hunt, enjoy it. Stop in the No Limit, get you a lunch, breakfast.
Trust me.
Tell us you've been around here and listened to Bogota Boys. Sign up for the hunt, and
Got to listen to all
you'll
of them.
go on another hunt that ain't really that good.
If you kill a band, if we ever get to our map, I'm waiting on RT to produce it.
Oh, I thought you were working on the map. I thought I was looking
Hey,
up the bands.
See, why RT's thinking again. We're going to talk to you about that after the.
There's a lot of
after the
ideas. I'm ready to come up with an idea
I'm ready
and
for
just and expect someone to magically do everything that I'm thinking of.
I just like to see you think a little bit.
Okay.
That would be impressive.
I'm watching RT. See, he got that thinking look. Look at that thinking look on his face. It
Hank,
looked a lot like
quit.
he's confused.
Quit, Tony. Quit, Tony. You're going to overdo it, and he won't know what buttons to hit.
I hope that red button over there that's typically blue does not mean means he's not recording.
Hey, Bubba, on a lighter note, Bubba's been coon hunting,
Yep.
training his coon dog.
Yep.
He told me he said, yeah, yesterday I ran. I said, you did what? He said, I ran. I said, Bubba, did you fall down? No. I said, why was you running? I think he said to get the dog chase me, but I thought he said chasing the dog. I said, Bubba, you can't run the dog down. You do know that, don't you?
Now,
So he's in a coon hunting mode, training the dog, having a good time.
how far did you think Bubba ran?
He told me about from here to that car. So.
Has he been catching any coons?
Well, the problem is I think he's already, is it legal to have them already? And that's what he's catching them in a trap. Or not, maybe not Bubba, but it might be another guy.
No, it's coon season. I
And
think.
he lets the coon go. And then to get the dog to chase the coon, he takes off running and says, come on, get the coon. And he said the next time the dog was running by the coon, looking at it like it's right here,
I'm gonna have
and the
to see
coon
this.
balled up on its head.
I'm going to have to
The
see
dog
this.
That poor dog.
Well, he's gonna get Bubba on here to defend himself, but it's a
Bubba.
lot funnier if he ain't on here.
Bubba, make your dog some dog food and quit chasing it.
Garbanzo beans makes a great coon dog because they'll be so hungry they'll chase the coon.
I tell you what, my dogs, I can tell the difference from them eating processed food to what I'm feeding them. They got lots more pep, lots more energy. Even my older dog, Baby, she actually chased a ball today. Typically, Baby will not chase a ball.
Yeah.
She'll wait till the other ones go and get it, and then she'll take it away from them.
Do you smear like garbanzo bean on the balls when you throw them?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Speaking of food, I'm hungry.
Why? We're recording right now.
You just gonna get up and leave?
Oh, I'm just.
Donald, what do you think about old White saying he's hungry? I think it's fantastic. It's wonderful. The young man's got
Just like
he's got the most beautiful slang I've ever seen. It's he's just fantastic, and it's going to be the most beautiful and the greatest meal he ever has. Thank you, Don.
Oh, that was one of the best
Melania.
impersonations I've heard.
Let's hear yours, RT.
I almost thought it was Joe.
Yeah.
Joe who?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. I think you may have got them mixed up.
He
Hey,
was.
White, who was the third president of the United States?
Who was the third?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who was the second? How about you, RT?
You know the first?
George Washington.
Got the first. How about the 16th?
Do you know?
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Was Andrew Jackson not the third?
No. Anyway, that's
He
just
was
a
down
test.
there.
That's just a test.
So failed the history test. What test we gonna take now?
A hunger test.
Who was the third?
He's asking you.
Thomas Jefferson.
Franklin or Pope?
Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Ben,
Pope.
no,
Well, who was it,
Benjamin
Tony?
Franklin never was.
I don't think Tony knows because he ain't telling us.
Benjamin Franklin never was a president.
I don't think Tony knows. Who was it, Tony?
And Polk was a president.
How'd we get on
77.
presidents?
Kennedy.
Talking to Don.
I was talking to our president-elect. He was talking back about your hunger pains.
Who was the third?
I'm not going to give you the answer.
You don't know.
I
Yeah,
used
I
to
know
know a
this.
song that said them, but I can't remember it.
The song. That,
I know I still know the song to the states to say all 50 states, but I
Let's
can't remember
pass
the
on
song.
that.
Yeah, let's not start singing.
Alabama.
I tell you a good song I heard the other day, and it'll bring back I don't know, a lot of memories. Was Sunday in the South.
You say it.
No.
It was Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's who it was. I knew that.
There you go.
Ain't that who I said?
You didn't say.
I'll
But
tell you
anyway,
a song that's been
Sunday
in my
the
head.
South, Shenandoah, and you go back and you just get kind of giddy thinking about growing up and as a kid. But listen to it. You ain't never heard
Sunny in the South. That's kind of ironic.
Sunday
Sunday. I
in
often
the
say
South.
because the song in my head lately has been "Ain't No Sunshine," because there ain't been no sunshine.
Good.
Sunshine today.
I hate when it's sunny.
You don't.
Ain't no sunshine
Wally knows why.
when she's gone.
I like sunshine. But
I
anyway,
know,
I'm about to end this episode.
I know.
If
If
we're gonna start singing,
Mighty.
I need to apologize to the listening world. We obviously have nothing to talk
The
about.
wheels have fell
Let's
off.
talk. Well, we need to.
Have we jumped the shark?
We need to mention the
Is
youth
there-
banquet.
Yes, there's a youth banquet. Where is it going to be, Wally?
Bogota Community Center, downtown Bogota, Tennessee.
What are the dates?
The dates are January 31st, 2025.
What time?
5.
5:30, 6, whatever time you get there.
And how much?
Wonderful.
How much does it cost for?
It
people to
costs
come?
absolutely nothing but your presence and time.
Is there going to be any
For the kids.
door prizes or anything?
It's going to be prizes for all. Everybody will win something.
Everybody that's a youth or even
And
adult.
the last one to show up has to take the picture with the Bogota Boys, so be early.
Okay. Is there
Be
any?
food.
Is there any other? So on January 31st at the Bogota Community Center, 5:30 is going to start. There's going to be door prizes and drawings and things.
Everybody welcome.
Everybody's
It's gonna be
welcome.
food. It's gonna be glorious.
It's going to be a youth banquet, so it's geared toward the youth and not the adults. So if you're an adult and you got a child or know of someone that's a youth that you want to bring, like to get them involved, be at the Bogota Community Center at somewhere between 5:30, 6, whenever you can get there on January 31st. And I think the next day is the first day of the youth hunt, right? Mm-hmm. That'd be good. Is there any other, seems like there's some other outfit that's having a hunt.
Yep. JNS Migrators is having one for kids that have been in St. Jude.
GNS. Now, where are
JNS.
they? JNS. Now, where are they located?
Somewhere in Dyer County,
Somewhere.
Crockett County.
Crockett County.
Anyway, do
But
they
they're
have?
doing a good thing. You know, on their Facebook or something page, one of y'all showed me a baptism they had the other morning at the boat ramp
Okay. that'd
in
be-
the ice.
well, that's good. So
Y'all don't remember?
I would guess.
Yeah, I
if
didn't
some-
show you that.
I would guess if somebody's interested in that, they would go to JNS
Yep.
Outfitters
On
on
Facebook.
Facebook. They're wanting to get from what I guess, White, they're trying to get a hunt for what?
People that have been in St. Jude or fought cancer
20 kids.
or
Right?
some kind of disability. Yep, 20 kids and their parents, and they're going to put them up, lodge them, hunt them, feed them, all that's included. So,
Well, it's worth a look for those of you that have Facebook, JNS
migrators.
Migrators.
They're a guide service.
Yep.
They're a guide service. Well, that's a wonderful thing for them to be done.
And the first time Fowler's hunt, which is geared towards women that have never hunted before,
January 3rd.
is January 3rd is the hunt. Mm-hmm. The second is when they have the gun training.
Now that's going to be that is already full.
Already got blinds lined up. You had to do it online, but there's always next year because they never carry the same ones twice.
Now
First time Fowlers.
that's something that's organized by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency.
Yep.
By the Tennessee
Foundation.
Better.
Wildlife Resource Foundation.
Okay, if you were somebody that wanted to go or get involved in this hunt for next year, where would you go?
Their website.
Go to their website. I don't know if they're already taking people for next
I'm
year.
just throwing it
Tennessee
out.
Wildlife Resource Foundation.
Yeah.
That's the web. That's,
.com.
that's the website.
.com.
.gov. So, yeah.
You can look it up.
Google will pull it up for you.
Yeah. So that's the organization. Oh, that's wonderful.
And we're working to get another banquet in Bogota in March. Details to come if it happens at the community center.
Duck Blast.
Duck Blast is January the 10th. It's a Friday. We might ought to look at this stuff before we tell people.
Well, that's what.
Well, I was just mentioning it.
Yeah,
'cause,
Duck Blast
we'll
is
have
coming
some
up.
more content coming because in January we got a lot of
activities
hunts.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yep. And then the commission meets in Dyersburg January 9th and 10th. If anybody happens to want to come and say, hey, y'all are finally doing a good job, that would be great. But if you have any complaints, it's not complaints, but things you want to
Opinions.
get on the agenda. They'll let you speak 3 minutes and sometimes longer unless you just get really irate.
Who do we need to talk to about doing that?
We would contact TWRA.
RT's going to go out there and get his 3
We would
minutes in.
contact TWRA. No, I really think you can come in the day of the meeting and sign the book and say you're a guest and would like to come up, and they let people speak both days.
Let's go out there, RT.
I think
Do it.
I normally go out there. I haven't spoken.
if you're interested in, I guess that meeting and that agenda, you go to the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency website and they give you the particulars.
And the meeting's going to be at the Lennox at the Farms. I'm almost sure. Is that what it's called? Lennox
I don't
at the
know.
Farms?
It's the Farms Golf
Yeah.
Course. But
And they're meeting.
If you're not confused enough, listening world, about where it is and what it is and all the particulars, you will be. So the best thing you can do is go to the Tennessee Wildlife
just look
Resource
it up.
Agency
I'll be there when it
website
happens.
and try to find out the particulars. I think it'd be. I mean,
Show your support or unsupport. I mean, everything makes a difference.
Yep.
well, you don't even if you want to go, you don't have to go to support or not to support. You can go and just see how the whole entire process works. That way, and I'd encourage people to do that. That way, you'll know. You'll know how the
You'll realize how much people the commission and Tito Berry actually does care, even though you'd think they might not.
I think Wally, the majority of people believe that they do care.
Good.
It's just you got some people that are, I'd call them the people that, they got some concerns, and if they find out everything about it, you may not ever please them. But I think most reasonable people would understand. I mean, they may not agree, but I think they'd understand. Then you got some people that all they want to do is complain. What do you think about that, Don?
Are we
Those
wrapping?
are here.
Are we wrapping this episode up?
No,
got
I think
something else to say?
I actually want to have about a 45 more minute episode because I'm not hungry.
No. I was just, if we are, I want to say again, please, 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 if you want to get drawn in the hunt, come to the cafe and show that you've listened to the episodes. January 1st is the deadline.
Should we let them for kids that can't get here? There's no way to prove it if we don't see it, though, is
You got to come. I mean, that's the thing about talking about requirements before you get on the air.
No, that's the requirement. You got to come to the cafe.
All right.
good enough. How many we're going to carry? Them and a buddy?
The drawing. We're going to draw 4 names.
So 4 different people?
Yep, 4 names. You get, so there are 4 chances to win because there's 4 of us. That'd make 8. That'd make 8. That's a, typical 4.
I'm not really sure if I want to hunt with 4 people. I don't know.
Well,
Okay, so it'll be 3 of us, so that'd mean 5 could go.
yeah,
If you don't, you
4
just don't go, and we'll just
4
we'll be
chances. That'll.
If you're lucky, listening world, maybe if we record another episode between now and January the 1st, we'll have all the details worked out.
No,
fine.
that's the details.
You got to come in and show.
Come in, show that you've listened to the episodes on Apple or Spotify, and there's 4 chances to win a hunt, and we'll do the hunt mid-January sometime. We'll get all that worked out later.
So we're
And-
going to draw 4 random people.
4 random people.
What if we don't have 4 people that's listening on
There is. You gotta have some faith.
out of 8?
No, there's more than 8. There's 10.
Well,
at
before
least.
we wrap up, RT, you got anything else to add?
No, I don't.
You don't have anything else to add to the confusion?
No,
All right.
That's not confusing.
I've had enough of it.
January 1st. Come in before January 1st.
How about you, Wyatt? Any more? Anything else
No,
to add?
I don't want to make you any more mad than you already
I'm not
are.
mad. I'm happy. That's why I got this smile on my face.
Happy.
Well, we're happy down here on this end.
We're happy.
RT's happy. I don't know about the middle. Don's happy, but I don't know
Yeah,
about.
y'all asked me to host, then y'all want to take over, which I'm fine with.
That's just the Bogota
Well, that's
way.
how you do an internal.
Yeah.
Internal.
It's an internal podcast just
And
with us. No
we
guests.
are going to get, we think, some guests one of these days.
Yep.
We think.
But until then,
And
we'll
if
just,
you're somebody that would like to be on here and
You may want to have your head checked. But I tell you what, I got an idea, and I've been saying this, and we need to do it sooner rather than later because time is ticking. I'd like to get 2 or 3 or 4, how many we can, old duck hunters to come in and tell us what it was like to hunt up and down this Obion River and Mississippi River prior to channelization and also prior to all of the amenities, I'm going to call them, that we have now, like good clothes and, good motors and things of that nature. I think it'd be interesting. I really do.
I do too.
agree.
So you going to get Mr. Tom?
I'm going to talk to some guys and see if they can come.
But that's what we've been going to do. If we got anybody lined up.
I'll take care.
Jack Todd said he would do it, but we'd have to come out there to him. He's 99.
Okay. All right. So why don't we just see if we can get some people? Of course, we'd have to have a concrete date of when we're going to record and a concrete time of when we're going to record. That way we could get the guests lined up.
Yeah, I agree. But
I mean, do
we
y'all think
can't
that's a
even
good
make
idea?
that- I do, but we can't even get along together to see what time.
Well,
Yeah, but Tony gets on us for brainstorming ideas on here, but he just had an idea.
It was a good one too.
His idea
Thank you,
was a
little
good
brother.
one.
I appreciate that.
His idea, your idea was a great idea.
It's been storming for months.
But let me say this.
Don't ruin
What
it with
did
a
I
bad
say
one.
at the end? I'll get the details together. I didn't sit here and hash it all out. We're going to do it on this day. We're going to do it on this day. We're going to do it this time. We're going to do it this time.
Well, Bill
Who's it
did-
going to be and things like that.
Well,
I
Bill
come up.
Dance said he would do it,
I come up with an idea.
No, you can't be You can't be.
but we got to get there to him.
I know you can't be showing that card.
I mean,
See, the difference, Wade, is this. I was not putting details. I was giving an idea. Y'all's idea of a hunt is a good idea.
Well, that's what it is. It's done. There's
But-
no more details that need to be worked out,
Okay.
All right.
except the date.
yeah.
Wally, you want to close us? RT, you got anything else? You were unusually quiet.
Unusual.
I'm good.
I mean, we're all happy about that, but you was unusually quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything, Wally?
Yep. I'm gonna say a prayer because we hadn't said a prayer, and then whatever.
I'll close us out.
Everybody through talking? All right. Well, as cowboys would do, they take off their hats. Dear Lord, thanks for bringing us together again. Thank you for what you've bestowed upon us as trying to be better people than we are and try to bring your word and your love and the faith to what it takes to have a good life to other people. We know we fall short at times, most of the time, really, but please keep up and blessing us and give us the opportunity to bring someone else to you. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right. This is the Bogota Boys. We're broadcasting from the No Limit Cafe in downtown Bogota, Tennessee. We want to wish all of our listeners a Merry Christmas. And do y'all want to sing them a quick little song? I do. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Bogota Boys.